Good morning from Rio. We're here with Will Clay and Queen Harrison, the couple who the internet has fallen in love with because Will won a silver medal and then proposed to Queen. So, get started. What was going through your mind when you decided to propose to her?
When I decided to propose to her, I was getting up, getting ready for going to the competition. So I put the ring in my backpack and walked out and to go get on the bus to the track. And I didn't have to think twice. I made that decision and and I just went with it.
So when you went out to compete that morning, you knew you were going to propose?
Yes, I knew that when I woke up that morning. I told myself it was going to be the best day of my life. And I knew that I was going to compete well, and I knew that that would put the icing on the cake, and that would make the moment very special for the both of us.
And what was going through your mind? Did you see this coming? Was it like, oh my God, what just happened?
Oh my gosh, I definitely did not see it coming. All I thought about going to the track that day was to support him, watch him get this hardware that he did, and just enjoy it. I was there, his family, our family now. We just were in the stands, and so when he jumped in the stands and came, we just thought he was coming to hug all of us, and we just wanted to love up on him. So when he got down on one knee, I didn't even understand what was going on at first. I was, oh my gosh, and but I mean, he couldn't have did it any more perfectly.
So how did you guys meet? You're both athletes. Did you meet in training? What's your love story here?
The way we met was we were at a track meet in Stockholm, Sweden, and a mutual friend of ours, Angelo Taylor. Shout out Angelo Taylor. He took us out to TGI Fridays with him, and that was the first time we met. But the first time I saw Queen actually was at a track meet in Eugene, Oregon, 2010. I was 19 years old, and I didn't know Queen at the time, but that was my first time seeing her. And I told one of my teammates, I was like, I'm going to be with her. And I was just, saying that, just guy talk, how that goes.
I was cute, and
yeah,
I was winning.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm going to, get with her. And not thinking anything of it, a year later, we end up meeting each other, and then a few months later being with each other.
What's your version of this story? Is there a different version? Did you see him at that same track meet in Eugene?
So,
yeah.
I did. I saw him, but it was kind of like on my way to the start line. You know what I mean? When I get to the track meet, especially when I'm about to run, it's like a one-track mind. All I'm thinking about is racing.
She didn't pay me no mind.
So I didn't pay him any attention. And then I saw him later on, and I was like, oh, okay, he's kind of cute. But it really just kind of started as friends. I mean, he talked about us meeting in Stockholm. It was literally strictly platonic, and for a while. And then the more we started to talk, it was like, hey, I kind of like talking to him every day. And we started talking every day and every night. Yeah. And now we're here.
So when you won that medal, what was going through your mind? Were you thinking, oh my God, now I need to go do this other scary thing?
I feel like it was a bit of a relief. I'm like, all right, that's done. I did what I had to do with that. Now I need to figure out a way to get into the stands. I didn't because there's like a 20-foot drop. There's a moat in between, and so I had to jump from like the ledge into the stands, and the fans, they kind of grabbed me and pulled me up. So that was pretty cool of them, and I just had to find my way. I was like, let me get there as soon as I can, just so I can make this moment special, and I can make my family and friends a part of it.
Yeah. And do you guys have wedding plans already? Do you know what's coming up?
Oh my gosh, no, we don't have any plans yet, but that process, I feel like it's going to sneak up on us immediately as soon as we get home. We'll debrief, I really want to make sure I focus on, how he competed, what I mean, as an athlete myself, and just seeing him develop into the talent he is. I really wanted to take that time and appreciate that because it's the most important thing. I mean, to him, I'm the most important thing. But to me, it was just seeing how great of an athlete he is and just so inspiring. I wasn't able to come and compete myself here. I just missed the team. And so, I was a little brokenhearted, but I knew that there was no other place I needed to be but to be here and support him. And so for him to just bring me along on this journey, he's the bomb.
So do you guys train together? Do you help each other out? How does it work as a Like someone else we had another athlete in here who said that she and her husband do 1,000 sit-ups together every evening. I was like, wow, that is bonding.
That sounds like Sonia Richards.
That was her.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
like training
actually
with him. No, keep it 100.
listen. We don't do anything as far as training goes, but when it comes to like treatment type things, you know, I'll give her massages, and she'll, you know, rub my feet a little bit.
Wait a minute,
and help
because
me
I
with
can.
ice
Yeah, remember how I
and
can.
things like that.
I can
you
do
know?
the active release sometimes.
Active really, yeah. She, you know, we take care of each other on the therapeutic, you know, side, to make sure that we're, you know, healthy and feeling good.
So you've been in the Olympic Village, and I have to ask, did you like turn to the other athletes for advice? Did anyone else in your team know this was going to come?
Two of my roommates, I talked to them about it, but it wasn't a for sure thing. They were just like, we'll just be sitting around. They'd be like, you know, you're gonna marry Queen, right? And I'm like, yeah. I don't know when, but I am.
Yeah.
And they were like, so when are you gonna do it? I was like, I don't know, but I have this. And I showed them the ring, and they were like, dang. So what are you gonna do with it? And I'm just like, I don't know. We'll see. But that morning is when I really knew that I was gonna do it for sure.
And what is the Athletes Village like? I like to ask everyone who comes in this. Is it one big party like we hear? What is it like?
The party's over here. The party's over here in Copacabana, actually. You know, when all the athletes get done, this is where we're all headed to kind of enjoy ourselves and relax, get to the beach and stuff. I think as far as for the U.S. team, just being in our building, it was more so of let's handle business. You know, you see rowers out there practicing. You see people getting in the like hot tubs, cold tubs, getting treatment, things like that. The U.S. track team, we played a little game of Mafia just to kind of ease our minds every now and then. But for the most part, it was just supporting our teammates and staying focused.
So you're both athletes. When you come to something as big as this, is it like one big reunion where you're meeting all your friends again?
For sure, for sure.
For sure. I mean, it's so funny because I'm looking and I'm like, you almost know everybody on USA Track and Field because we're either together on the circuit overseas in Europe or on past teams, whether it was World Championships or Pan Am teams. So, especially me, I'm like, I'm not even here competing, but hey, girl, hey, you, hey.
Yeah.
And what are your plans for once you get back? Are you back in training? Do you guys both take a vacation now? Are you hanging around Rio?
Yeah, we'll try to take a vacation, kind of relax. Maybe start some wedding planning. Maybe get in contact with Joyce Meyer. See if she can help us jump the broom.
Now that the proposal was such a big thing, the wedding is going to have to be just as big, right? That's how it goes?
We don't want to do it too big. You know, I think we're both two pretty conservative type of people but at the same time, you know, we're pretty cool.
I think we're private, but we both got a little bit of style. Yeah. So even if it's not extravagant, it's gonna be the coolest wedding you probably ever saw.
Yeah, for sure.
And in your time here in Rio, have you gotten to do anything fun? Have you gotten to see the city yet?
Yeah, we got to meet up with all of our Red Bull family yesterday, and we had a celebration, you know, and it was just great to have a team that is just so dedicated to you and just so happy to see you, you know, go out there and accomplish your goals. So that was really cool. All my family and my friends were there, and we got to celebrate and just enjoy the moment. And actually, it was my dad's birthday yesterday too.
It was.
So we got to celebrate with him a little bit, and
couldn't hang too much.
Yeah, he after a while he was like, all right, man, I gotta get back to the hotel and get some sleep. But yeah, that was probably the coolest thing we've done since. We're gonna go see Christ the Redeemer together and
Sugarloaf, all the things you're supposed to do while you're out here.
Spend some time on the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spend some
one-on-one time on the beach.
So when you're in training, do you guys get to see each other every day, or like when you've been here, are you kind of like off training and you're hanging out?
I didn't see Queen. I saw her the day before I competed, and then I didn't see her again until after I competed.
Yeah, but usual training though, like we actually we have like a long distance relationship, which we have had for a long time. And so we just recently got a little closer. I moved to LA, he was in San Diego, and now I'm in Phoenix. So we're both on the West Coast. But yeah, so when he trains in San Diego and I train down in Arizona. So we make it work from a distance, but soon I'm gonna be like, no, baby, you got to be
here.
right here now, and this solidified it. You got to be right here.
We see each other pretty often still. You know, we're both on the professional track and field circuit, so we go to a lot of the same meets, and I make a lot of trips to Arizona, so we get to see each other a little.
Not enough.
More than,
I don't come to San Diego.
She
You only take trips to Arizona.
She comes to San Diego every now and then.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we don't we don't see each other as much as we would like, but we make it work.
And growing up, did you both want to be track and field stars? Has this been like dream unfolding for both of you side by side?
Oh my gosh, I felt like later in life. Honestly, I mean, I honestly didn't know about the wonders of the world of track and field when I was younger. Unfortunately, it wasn't as available.
These wonders. What are these wonders?
Oh my gosh! I mean, like we were talking about the circuit. I didn't know about that. All I knew about was the Olympics, which is the pinnacle of everyone's track and field career. I didn't know about all the other amazing countries we'd be able to travel to and all the people we'd get to meet. So that actually wasn't a childhood dream. But as I began and we started running track, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, and you can get paid for it. Oh yeah, sign me up. We're doing that. Like I'm doing this. But I never could have imagined it. But now that I'm here, I don't know what else I would do. Right? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Growing up,
exactly what she said.
I was into football,
Okay.
growing up, and that was what I felt like I was gonna do.
Yeah.
In my as far as my career went. But track just kind of chose me, and like Queen said, you start to figure out how the sport goes and how you can make a living, and there are professional track athletes, and that was when I was like, okay, maybe I can stick with this. I can do this.
Are the fans enjoying? Do they have anything to say?
They're sending
Oh my
all these
God.
questions.
Questions in?
Okay, before we wrap up, one question we ask everyone. The fans always want to know, and you guys have had a special experience. Rio in one word.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Explain that.
Oh, we have to explain it?
I
thought
guess
we just
one
had
word, right? I guess
said
perfect
one
words.
word.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for everything. Congratulations.
Thank you.